Hey, my name is Nick Lubinsky. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Premier Research Labs, and I'm going to talk about today, this morning. I'm going to make my first cup of coffee with our new Premier coffee. This is organic. I've been tested multiple different ways for mycotoxins, for heavy metals. This is a single source from the Guji region of Ethiopia. I'm very blessed to have found this source. Absolutely delicious. This is how I start my day. And the reason we chose a medium roast over a light roast or a dark roast is it tastes good, but it's actually been processed. It's been heated too long, and a lot of the natural phytochemicals have been broken down. Light roast, you would think, hey, that would be better, but during the actual roasting process, what happens is it actually produces acrylamide. The acrylamide is not good for you. That's just naturally because it does have arginine inside the actual coffee, which actually turns into acrylamide when the heating process during roasting. So the longer you go, the less acrylamide is there. Now you actually get the acrylamide gets filtered out during the brewing process somewhat, but if you actually take it to at least a medium roast, light to medium roast, you actually reduce the amount enough without compromising it and not have enough phytochemicals. So hopefully that makes sense. That's why we chose light to medium roast, really medium. This is a great cup of coffee. I'm going to show you. This is my grinder. We do only whole bean to keep all the volatiles and pretty much intact. So you have to grind a little bit yourself at home, but we feel that's the freshest way to do this. So this is that, and you can find this at Premier Research Labs. And just to show you this real quick, but smells great. Extra to store away. Once you open this, I personally always put this in the freezer, the whole beans, just because I've exposed it now. And then any leftover grounds, I'm going to put in an airtight container. For me, because I'm doing a French press, I have my French press here. I'm going to be doing a setting of an 8 to 9 on the grinder for the French press. Absolutely wonderful. I'm going to get a little, just kind of pour it in for me. Don't really measure it. I kind of know how much I like in there. Put a couple tablespoons, depending how strong you want it. I like it strong, very strong. And then honestly, I'm going to be just using my hot water dispenser, which I have that because I drink a lot of coffee, so I have it on instantly. Just hot water and leave it there for usually 5 to 10 minutes, and then pour a cup of coffee. I had the temperature set to 201 degrees. Should I have it a little lower? Nah, it's fine. Brews fast. I push it down a little down so that way the coffee is slightly below the water surface, and I'll leave it alone for about 10 minutes. Okay, we're back. It's been about 10 minutes. Press down the French press, and technically you could just add that in there and drink it black. It's absolutely delicious, which I'm gonna, you can actually turn it so it's open. Otherwise, it's gonna go everywhere. But, and yes, this is my abnormally large coffee cup. I do like coffee, don't judge me. But this is what I have. Now you could either drink it black, it's actually delicious like that. I personally like to put a little honey in it, and once again, don't judge me, I do put cacao in there. So why do I put cacao? Coffee has a lot of medicinal properties, has caffeine, of course. Cacao actually has high amounts of flavonols, as well as a compound called theobromine. Combination of all that, not only good for longevity, coffee good for your liver, theobromine good for focus, plus caffeine. It's like the ultimate get you going kind of combo in the morning. That's what I do. I put, instead of a creamer, I use cacao. So that's what I do. Put big scoops of it because that's a huge cup of coffee. Now you put, and this is not chocolate, it's cacao. So there's no added sugar or anything like that. It's like baking chocolate, basically. You can use dark chocolate too, which has been processed, Dutch process. Know that there's lower antioxidants in there. Tastes great, delicious. But I would always put regular cacao with it if you're looking for the medicinal effect for it, the health support effect, if you will. Anyways, it's my perfect cup of coffee in the morning. It's what I have. Organic, single sourced, single origin, Guji region, Ethiopian coffee. Absolutely delicious, great to drink Sunday mornings. Like I said, cacao is optional, and all of that's optional in terms of that. Do however you like. If you want to drip coffee it, yeah, I prefer the French press, but sometimes you want to set it up the night before, and you don't have time the next morning to set up and wait 10 minutes. So be it. But enjoy.